is there now. Kristie?
Nick, yesterday was a significant turning point for Hong Kong, where you had thousands of protesters defy a police ban to mark and commemorate 31 years since the crackdown on Tiananmen Square. They went to Hong Kong's Victoria Park. They pulled down the barriers. They stepped inside. They held lit candles and sang songs that were used by the pro-democracy movement in China in 1989. This was a moving public display of mourning. It was a protest for greater democracy, and it took on added meaning and added significance because of the national security law that is looming over Hong Kong that would ban sedition, secession, foreign interference, and terrorism here in the territory. A number of high-profile pro-democracy leaders and icons were in attendance at this vigil, including Albert Ho, who spoke to CNN. Take a listen.
There is no room for optimism, but I would say that we would always maintain a positive attitude. Always with hope and continue with the determination and courage to fight. I think that is important. If we give up, we are bound to be a loser. But we continue to fight with hope. There is always a chance that we will be able to achieve what we have been aiming at.
And that was former opposition lawmaker Albert Ho speaking to CNN's Ivan Watson. And what also caught our attention at this vigil for the first time since we've been reporting on this, growing calls for independence. In fact, amidst the protesters who were there in Victoria Park, many were holding black banners calling for the liberation of Hong Kong, calling for independence. You're seeing some of those banners there on your screen. This movement, a localist movement, this independence for Hong Kong movement had been a fringe movement, but in the last year, the calls for independence have been growing and the movement has been gaining more support. Now, hours before the vigil in Victoria Park took place, there was a critical moment at the Legislative Council where Hong Kong lawmakers voted to pass controversial national anthem bill that would now ban the mocking or the insulting of China's national anthem, punishable with up to 3 years in jail. The scenes in the Legislative Council have been fraught. There had been fighting, scuffles. Eventually, it did pass. We know people here in Hong Kong have booed the national anthem. Because of this law, that would now be a crime. Back to you.